situations. You had to have this one to still have a chance at a bye in this tournament and stuff.
Sir.
And I'll be honest with you, I saw a determined team out there on your side, especially in that first half. I mean, that was a great half. The three-point shoot, the rebounding, relentless. I mean, a lot of effort there tonight.
There really was, and determined is an absolutely perfect word. This team is very, very focused, and they just know. And our backs isn't necessarily up against the wall, but we're putting it there. You know, in the past, it's just let's get to the tournament. And now it's like we're playing for that bye, that covenant bye, and it's going to make a big difference once we get up there. And they came out the gates and firing away. And I can tell you, this team did not look back. And I'm sure, you know, if I go back and look at the book, I'm sure Lamar had some runs, but they were insignificant just because of the tenacity that this team played with tonight. And I could not be any prouder of the effort that they went out there, and they just played so hard, so smart. And even when we had a few letdowns here and there, they would just come back, whether it's coming into a timeout, coming out of a timeout. The looks on their face was, we had this.
Talk about the rebounding, Coach. I know it's been kind of the Achilles heel this year. You pretty much, every facet is pretty solid. That's the one facet that has been kind of inconsistent throughout. The effort tonight was there, and if you get this type of effort going into Saturday, going into the tournament, you got to like the way how this team is peaking there.
Well, the rebounding piece has always been a point of emphasis, but lately it's like this is it. You know, it would be a shame if it comes down to we're not reaching our goals because of one stat. And it's not that you're not capable of doing it. It's a mindset. Rebounding is a mindset. And a lot of it has to do tonight. You have KK almost pulling off a triple-double. And then you have Jasmine Scott putting together her first 40-minute game, and then she has a double-double. That was instrumental in us getting those rebounds. Just those two players alone, everybody contributed. But when you have players almost pulling off double-doubles like KK, and then you have an athlete like Jasmine Scott, you can just keep on the floor without hesitation for 40 minutes, makes a difference in a ball game.
Yeah. 84 points from the top defensive team in the conference. I mean, your shot. I mean, the three-point shooting in the first half was pretty much on target. Yeah, y'all really shot the ball well tonight.
Yes, we did. And even coming out, I think we were a little cold. But what I told them in our first time out, I said, we can hit these shots. They're open. You need to keep shooting them. And they did. And sure enough, they started falling. And our spacing was so much better tonight. A lot of things we did tonight. It was the focus to the details. And those are the intangible things that I really feel like are intertwined in champions and championship teams. You're able to stay focused to the details and do the intangibles. And that's how our team played tonight. And that's what we displayed tonight. Just a sheer determination and a focus that I hope's not even going to be bent.
I got you. Well, like we said, it sets up Saturday's game, McNeese. You take care of business there, you get a bye, you get a little advantage in the tournament. So you got, obviously, like we talked a few weeks ago, you control your destiny.
Yes, we do.
It's all in your control now.
And that would be the only way that we would want it around here. You know, the fact that we're playing the top two teams, or two of the top two teams left in the conference on the schedule, we embraced that. We owned it. Because that's the way we're going to get ourselves in. We don't have to hope that somebody else gets them. We can control our own destiny, and quite frankly, you know, I have my money on my kids.
All right.